years out of your life, 4 years, 4 years, 4 years, 4 years, 4 years, continue to pretend the system that is completely rigged and rotten can eventually choose the right leader someday. That is so typical of foolish people. You don't get it. Foolish people in large numbers. So if you sit down and say, you know what, let's do it differently. Why don't we just do it differently? Why can't we just get this to say, no, no, that one is impossible. It's not going to happen. So in that chaos, people are making decisions to choose leaders. So to me, I'm like, when you get to this stage where power, interest of individuals, group of people, right, have now overshadow the interest of the majority. So it's just going to be a matter of time before everything will implode. Now that implosion, go, me and the bet on. No, you get? I'm betting on it. Series of events. These guys have grouped themselves now and they're like, yeah, we'll get rid of him. Oh, look at them. They are inconsequential. They are dead on arrival. They can't do anything. And I ignore them. Oh, yeah, more governors. Oh, yeah, they come to my place and show everybody that I'm so popular with all the governors. I'm popular with all the politicians. And wherever I go, they mobilize people to the street to come and see me and wave and all that. So who are this coalition? That's why I said I love it. I do. So if you're watching Mayegun every now and then, you see, I have been unable to convince the obedient, for example, that the last time I said, you see, you are wasting, you are going to, I mean, Nigeria is going to waste your time, waste your resources, waste your energy, waste your hope, waste everything to teach you a lesson that nothing you want to try right now with these rogues that they have never tried before. But if you join us, the campaign of, you know what, let us break up this contraption. And the breakup in this instance can mean maybe two things. There are those who want outright breakup. That is, maybe they go in separate ways. Go and deal with your own criminals in your own region. There are others who are like, no, 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 maybe not straight away. How about we have a conversation where, you see, everybody can begin to actually manage his own affair, decentralize the own nonsense. You know, central government of Nigeria will have no real power other than just when it comes to international conversation. But when it comes to local deals and all that, I mean, security, food production, food security as well, education, healthcare, name it. Let the regions take care of themselves without going anywhere with cap in hands. Do you understand? So that's a system that can be practiced. We've tried it before. It's just that we are more divided now. Fine, as it's obvious, right? But we've had regions before. We don't have to have three. We can have, now they are claiming to have six. You can have 12. But it is not the number of the regions that actually means something. It is the structural, how do you put that again? The legal structure for that regions. What you currently practice right now is absolute nonsense, absolute rubbish. No country will succeed like that. Never. You know? But the obedient feels like, no, you are wrong. Peter will be in charge. Number one, it's not like it's going to be an Eldorado. No, 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 no. There are some certain things. I've heard both arguments, so don't get me wrong. I've heard all your arguments, and that is me. I'm like, okay, oh yeah. So to the obedient, they're like, no, 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 no. For instance, there are some monies being spent that Obi won't spend, and this money can actually be redirected to something meaningful, like buying new cars, new jets, new yachts, building houses with billions and billions of. It won't do that, right? So, and all these bogus, fake, padded budget contract and the rest of them, it won't. Like, genuinely, intentionally indulge them because it's politics. That's how it's run. It won't do that. And with him, you won't be bleeding. You actually you may be able to put a plaster on the bleed. That's the conviction of the obedient. So and I'm like, what do you think a man would do in this hegemony? No, you don't understand. Okay, fine. Now, do you see this now? Those who feels like they can make Nigeria work and so convinced, and they believe that an election will do that. So you see that level of conviction. So they tried it. They rigged them. They watched the judiciary sold out. Or they confirmed that there is actually something called system and the establishment. When the establishment are the career criminals who hold sensitive positions in sensitive institutions, important institutions. So they are part and parcel of the entire strata of your society. And they are the ones that runs a system of corruption, a system of profligacy, a system of impunity. You know what I mean now? So they witnessed that, and some of them were shocked, like, I can't believe it. Why many of us are like, okay, now you see why so many of us will never waste, or should I say invest our time in any campaign that says, let us save this contraption. But why are we interested in what you're doing these days? The criminals believes they have captured the contraption. Many of you think so too. But somehow you've not lost it, or you believe that it is still worthy of fighting for. And that's all you need. So if you need the number of people to rise against a system that has impoverished them for so long, and you can't find any reason to, that may be the reason. Because what is motivating majority of them is, one, the imposed and now legalized form of hardship, poverty, insecurity, corruption, things that usually people were doing in secret. Now they are doing them in the open. They are flaunting them, and people can see all of that, and they feel so powerless. Now, if they now intentionally, with that determination, goes into a bogus election, where they can this time around man enough resistance to the to the thugs of the establishment. You get it now? So that clash, that collision like that can trigger a revolution. That is where my money is. So if I sit here and I say, everybody, let us do a revolution, say, no, why don't you come back here and do it? I don't have to. I don't have to. Something will trigger something, because majority of you are walking about with bottled anger, bottled rage, bottled frustration. Bottled frustration that some of you believes that it is almost endless, except something happen, except maybe if God come, or except if, except something. But you left something out, except you take actions to say no more. So, with this ADC, Bashir Lawal also says something. I mean, this is the guy, right? I'll show you. This is the guy that actually collected bought the form, Tinubu's form. You remember they had to give Tinubu the form as a gift in 2023, APCO, Bashir Lawal. But what happened after? Bashir Lawal started hearing, I started hearing that it's going to be Muslim ticket. Muslim bow. With what these Islamists have shown us in the Middle Belt and in northern part of Nigeria. Why would you do that? But the rest is history today. Now he is on board of those who want to call out. It was at that meeting. Thank you very much, Kingsley Baba. I know. It's working well, isn't it? Yeah, the audio is fine. Everything is fine, yeah. Baba Shulawa, ladies and gentlemen.
Concluded this meeting. What is it all about? What do you want to achieve?
Well, it's a meeting of Northerners, specifically to discuss as a family problems bedeviling the North, and how to look for solutions to it, how to prepare for the oncoming election, to see to the fact that our interests, we elect only somebody who has the interests of the North at heart and who will address the challenges facing the because as it is, we are of the opinion that this government has no interest in solving problems bedeviling the North, be it infrastructure, be it peace, be it security. So we have to take the ball in our hands and work towards achieving solutions to our problems.
So what are the resolutions from this meeting?
Well, the solution is that we should go out and continue to organize Northerners, continue to pass on the messages that we've spoken here today so that our people from top to bottom will be united and take a single position in the coming election.
What is the position of the stakeholder with regards to ADC as opposition coalition platform for 2027 election?
Well, the truth of the matter is that we started out as what we call a consultative forum for northern politicians, but as the momentum was going on, it appears that the whole of the North have decided that they will join ADC. So now the distinction between what the National Political Consultative Group is and the ADC has blurred. So our people have encouraged us, have directed us, and have mandated us to organize ourselves in the manner that we will deliver whatever we want through the ADC.
Is the North stakeholders willing to support the Northerners to succeed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2027?
The ADC as a political party is a party that is founded on democratic principles. We are going to go to congresses and conventions to elect our representatives at the election. And whoever emerges, be it North, South, Central, West, whoever emerges at either the congresses or at the convention, ADC will support it, and the Northern Political Consultative Group will support that person.
Sir, there is a fear.
I go to Nigeria. If you are in Nigeria, you know the challenges facing the North. There's insecurity, there's economic deprivation, there's marginalization, there's everything that is designed to humble us, designed to disintegrate us, designed to underdevelop us.
Sir, there is a fear that the votes don't count, and so effort by the coalition is an exercise in futility.
There's nobody in ADC leadership or rank and file that believes that votes do not count. Votes do count. And we are going to make sure that votes do count. This election, votes will count. I tell you, forget about the fact that votes will not count. APC.
This time around, vote will count. Bashir Lawal. So, Adeza, that your idea is also very much on the table. That if the Obi and the obedient mobilizes enough and have representatives in every polling unit, like you said, right? And Obi and Dati goes again. It sounds good on paper, sir. It did. And you should know that there will be more to that. Okay. So it's kind of like a deeper than that. I don't know how to explain it to you if you don't already know, right? Anyway, I would rather maybe you should add this. They themselves should be willing and ready to go violence. I mean, if you have to use violence to defend violence, because that's what I heard, that, you need violence to cancel violence, right? Others will be like, no, you don't use violence to cancel violence. Anyway, it's part of their option. So how that plays out, we don't know yet. And from the snippets, from the snippets that we've kind of like picked up over time, it's obvious that two things. The main obvious one is that Peter Obi is actually their coalition candidate eventually. Now, I don't know about who they want to pair him with or not. And I also don't want you to take that to the bank and say, Mayegun said it. But just remember that I'm not just saying it. They are coming from what we have picked from their own utterances, these guys, openly and even privately too. So the only person that is so much like an obstacle is Atifku. Their own argument is that Atifku is old and he will just do one term, and Obi will be his vice, and Obi will be like, as if to say it was that easy to do this transition. There are also members of the coalition, in case if you don't know, there are members of coalition who are also pushing the agenda of Jonathan. You know, they did in 2023, right? They are pushing it again. They are like, and this is not even coming from the south, it's coming from the north. Some northerners who are pushing the agenda that the best thing to balance the equation of power is for Goodluck Egbere Jonathan to come back and do his second term, 4 years. Because he's the only person that can guarantee that the northern Nigeria will get the power in 2031. So in case if you begin to hear about Jonathan this, Jonathan that, and other, right? Just remember that it's currently been mentioned too, okay? So Atifku wants it, and he wants it so bad, like bad. So if it's going to succeed or not, time will tell. Okay. So that is that about the coalition. Okay, let's go to something else. In case you heard the breaking news that Isaac Fayoshe, you know Isaac now. Isaac has been arrested. He raised alarm yesterday, and this was after the video of his brother, the Babaladiya Ikiti, Ayo Faulishe. Now, Faulishe took some food and other stomach infrastructures to Ekiti. The other day I shared with us, right, when Faulishe said PDP will come forth in their 2027 race. Okay. Now, yesterday, he posted a video of food, I think food that they were going to give to people in Ekiti to support the APC governor, Bao in Ekiti. And as you remember or recall, Isaac is very prominent in exposing his brother's unholy relationship with the APC governor, sabotaging his own political party, PDP, in Ekiti. So he's always been very, very, like, talking about that on social media. And here is a video of Faulishe's stomach infrastructure that will now make Ekiti people to retain APC. God damn it, man.
Yes, Bao t-shirts being loaded to go to Ado Ekiti, on the way to Ado Ekiti now. This is Bao t-shirt, Bao T2030. So it's going to be a very serious matter on Monday. Serious matter on Monday. It's going to be a Bao's day. Mo ṣe wà nìyẹn o. Àmì ṣé ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀, ṣé ẹ̀yìn aṣọ yẹn. Mo ṣe wà nìyẹn. Bow all the way. Bow all the way. Bow all the way. It is bow all the way. Stomach infrastructure tomorrow everywhere. Bow all the way. Kí gbogbo yín kẹ́ jáde pátápátá kẹ́ wá sí pavilion. Èmi Fáyọ̀ṣe ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ o. So wá sí pavilion, come and see the governor shine. Come and see Governor Abayomi Oyebanji shine tomorrow. It is bow all the way. Mi ò ṣoko ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ o. Come and sọ pé wọ́n lo voice mi ló jẹ́ kí n ṣe fúnra mi o. Ọ̀la kẹ̀kẹ́, amúkẹ̀, amúké. Ọ̀la ní gbogbo ráìsì, ẹ̀wà, iyọ̀, iṣu, iyán. Kedere lé níbẹ̀ o. Fáyọ̀ṣe ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ o. Ire o.
Ekiti people watching right now, I don't know how you feel. Eh? Ekiti, kete Ekiti. It's crazy. It's all, I mean, these guys have made so much mockery of our people, and it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate too. You may not understand how unfortunate this is, right? But somebody wakes up with state jail. Eh? Seafood. Those labo food. And then, gosh, man.